Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel, and happy Saturday to you all. We are going to get into our yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings challenges today, and we are going to finally get started on our Savings Survivor collab hosted by Maddie over at Floating Fun. So this is the lineup. As you can see, I'll go through, since it's the first time playing this, I'll go through everybody who's in the collab. I'm not going to do this every week because there's a ton of us. So Team Maddie is Maddie at Floating Funds, Kimmy at Beijing Girl Budgets, Laura at Teacher Mom Budgets, April at What's Poppin' Sunshine, Taylor at Taylor Your Budget, and Maribel at Mint Doco. Team Kim is Kim at Budgeting with Kim, April at April Fresh Start, Ashley at Four Dizzy Birds, Becca at Becca Budget 777, myself, and then Sheila at Gen X Budgets. Team Stephanie is Stephanie at Savvy Girl Saves, Christelle at Divine Savings Co., Lourdes at Brooklyn L Saves, Ange at Ange Budget and Debt, Jenny at Simply Living Saves, and Joe at CBA Mom Saves. Then there's Team Tracy, Tracy at Savings with Tracy, Amanda at Budgeting with Amanda, Michelle at Hustle and Flow Co., Victoria at Toria's Budget, Kristen at Keeping It Crispy, and Chris at Crisscross Budgeting. And then our team Brittany is Brittany at Budgeting with a Ginger, Dawn at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting, Anna at Anna Banana Budgets, hopefully you can see that, Vicky at Pink Plum Budgeting, Kimmy at Kimmy's Corner. And our final team is Team Norellis, and it's Nori at Norellis Budget, Steph at Overthinking and Budgeting, Terry at It's Not Too Late Terry, Jacqueline at Budget with PJ, Pansy at Pansy's Budget, and Trina at Hippies, Puppies, and Kittens. So if you guys want to go ahead and play along with us, you can visit each creator's Ko-Fi and or I shouldn't say and or Google Drive. Download the challenge, but this week we are going to be working on Maddie at Floating Fun. So if you at least go there and get her challenge, you can just download one per week if you don't want to download them ahead of time. Also, what I would suggest is you pick a team. If you want a winning team, you can pick Team Kim and play along with us, and then give yourself a number 1 through 6, and that's going to be your player number for that team. Therefore, if that team is up for elimination and Maddie rolls a 6 and you are number 6, you're also going to be eliminated as well. So this is super fun. 36 free savings challenges that you can go and download and play along with us. So let's go ahead and get started. This is Maddie's game. It is a time game, and you have to pop at least 28 balloons. So I'm going to go ahead and set my timer. I'm going to roll my D6 dice, and hopefully I can cross off 28 numbers within a minute. So let's go ahead and get started. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
I don't think there's another 2. Oh, there was a 2 right there, a 1. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Trying to be quiet so I can concentrate. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. 1. Where's a 1? Right here. Okay, 4. 4. No more 4s, I don't think. So we're just going to keep moving past. If I roll another 4, no more 1s, I don't think. Another 4, come on. 6, there we go. 5. I'm going to take that 5. Hopefully that's not cheating. Alexa, stop. Hopefully I didn't need that last 5. So let's go ahead and count and see how many we crossed off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Oh my gosh, I just made it. I kept rolling all those 4s and 1s, and I don't even think I needed them. I needed more 6s, 3s, and 5s. So I just made it. All right, guys. I am so nervous right now. I'm like shaking. That's crazy. Like to allow a game to do that to you. I hate time games. This is going to be very interesting. So I don't know how I'm saving with this. Let's see how many balloons are left. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did have another 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like there's 10 balloons left. So let's go ahead and just save $5. We'll save half. We'll save 50 cents per balloon. I'm going to go ahead and put that in my envelope. So there you go, girls. I am shaking. This is stupid. There's my saving survivor. So let me calm down now. This was just money I had brought over just in case I thought I was going to save a whole bunch with that, but I'm not going to. So $5 is enough for this week. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh my gosh, I am shaking. That is so silly. Time games are not my thing. Time tests were never my thing, even in school. I did horrible at them. I remember being in 4th grade, and I feel like I've been like traumatically ruined with time things. I remember being in 4th grade, and my 4th grade teacher, she would give us these timed multiplication tests, and you had 100 problems you had to solve within a minute. And oh my gosh, but it ended up working because eventually you were able to do it without being so nervous. Now, it was the same test over and over again, but she wanted you to memorize your times tables, and that's how she did it. So, but I remember taking those in the beginning and being so very nervous about that whole entire ordeal. So it definitely brought back memories. Okay, so week 1 is done. I will get this, the rest of this saved and posted so everyone can watch that portion of the video. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to our yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings challenges. And some of these you may see that I already started because I was rolling for 2026 savings, like extra savings from my tiny savings challenges and my if you know you know. So some of these may have money already put in them, and I already just took care of it so that when it got to this portion of the video, it's not super long. So this is from my almost ultimate. Let me see if I can get everything kind of rearranged here. We'll put this over here, and because I kind of want you to see my binder. I usually don't roll with my right hand, so let me see. Let me see if you can see any of that. So hopefully you can see some of that. I do have the money that we're saving this week. And some of these challenges have money in the envelopes already to actually add to the actual challenge. You'll see what I'm talking about. So let's move some of this out of the way. I don't think I'll need a game piece, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and count up what we have today. I think it should be $125. And I was going to put a little bit more in here, but if we finish up some challenges from our Christmas savings that you'll see in Sunday's video, we'll just add that to the binder next week. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 5, 95, 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think it's supposed to be 125. I might have missed a 5 in here because they're brand new. So they might be kind of stuck together. So it should be 125. Let me count that one more time. 20, 40. I'm still shaking. 50, 60, 70, and 80. 5, 95. 105, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, apparently I can't count. That's just the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's right. 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 105, 125. There we go. I had to count it backwards. Chow. What is wrong with you? All right, let me get this in some kind of order over here, and then we'll get started. I don't want this video to be too long, and we're already 10 minutes in. All right, so this challenge is in my almost, let me see. the Almost Ultimate 2026 Savings Challenge book. This is free on my Ko-Fi. I think there's 27 challenges in that book. So go ahead and download it if you want to. And we are going to roll a D20 dice. Let's see. That's one right here is our D20. And it's going to tell us how much this W is going to be worth. All right. So let me show you what I rolled. I rolled a 1. Isn't that something? All right. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and get this colored in. Or you know what? I don't really want to bother you with all my crazy coloring, but I guess I will. And I want it this bright pink. My neon Sharpies I probably should replace soon because they are getting worn down. I don't know how much juice is left in them. I can't believe I'm only saving $1 with this, but that's okay. I know I'm going to roll a 20 somewhere down the road, and it'll help make up for this $1 that we're saving today. So when this challenge is done, we will go ahead and just pull it. I'm trying not to get too close to the black because I use a inkjet printer and then it pulls the black in and makes it look dirty. But yeah, when we're done rolling for this, we'll just be finished with it. Hopefully I'm not shaking my desk too much. So guys, how's your weekend going so far? What's the plans for today? I don't have any. My oldest has to work today, so I'll be dropping her off and picking her up later probably, or either one of us will drop her off or pick her up. We usually alternate. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I made a CVS order yesterday and a Walmart order. Walmart order is getting delivered today. I just have to pick up the CVS order. CVS has a bunch of coupons. If you're not part of their extra bucks reward program, you probably should be, because the coupons that you get and the savings that you get with them it's really good. It's worth the $10. So you pay $10 a month for the reward program, and then you get $5 back automatically out of that 10 to use towards any kind of purchases that you want to do. So we're putting $1 in here. So we got $10 in here so far. Let me get that money out. I have it separated out. So this is 2026. Okay, D20 2026 color and save. So we are going to go ahead and put all this back for a 10. Let me make room for my 2s. So yeah, maybe check that program out and see if it's something that you'd be interested in saving with. I'll put my 2s back. Okay, so we're just gonna go like that. We don't need to clip right now. All right, so that takes care of our yearly, or our D20 savings. It's really not a yearly. It's gonna last less than a year for that. All right, so next is this savings challenge from Lady Di Saves. It is a Christian savings challenge. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for calamity, to give you future and hope." And that's Jeremiah 29:11. And then we have this one down here. "You have crowned the year with your bounty, and your paths drip with fatness." Psalms 65:11. So I thought we had money in here, but apparently we don't. Let's go ahead and roll for the crowns and the diamonds. I'm going to roll a D4 dice and see how much let's see how much the crown's going to be. And then let me grab a marker. Okay, so our crowns are going to be $1. Okay, that's all right. And then our diamonds are going to be 4. Okay, I like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do one of each. And what we'll do is I will just put a heart here, and then we'll kind of color in a diamond. And that'll be $5 going into this savings challenge. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our 5. And then let's go down here and scratch one of these. And let me grab a scratcher. That might be important. I thought I had one set off here to the side, but apparently I don't. That's very odd. Hold on one second, guys. It was just hiding. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll a D6 and see where we're going. All right, can you guys see that? You should. Okay, we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, another $5 coming into here. So we have $10 in this savings challenge so far. Okay, I think I'm finally calming down from that challenge. All right, $10 coming in. Alrighty, let's put that in our envelope and move on to our next one. I'm trying to flip everything. I didn't want to keep it in the binder because it's so hard to turn in that binder because there's so many challenges going on in there. Whew. Okay, so our next one is Saturday Savings. We already have $3 in this. We already have $3 saved in this because I had some challenges that came over that could fulfill that $3 spot. So let's go ahead and do our 10. And we may be like a little bit ahead, and that's perfectly fine for me. We will be pulling this every month. I'm not leaving this much money in here and just reallocating it to something else, some other sinking fund. Usually Costco, I like to hit up Costco once a month if needed. Usually by the end of the month, I need to do like a toilet paper run or something. So we're going to have $13 in here. So let's grab a 10 and put that in there. And that is for our Saturday savings. Let me go ahead and put this on top now. I'm just keeping each part of the money separate within the envelope so it's not all mixed up. I can just easily pull it because our D20, we're not pulling until it's completely done. All right, now here we are onto our scratch and save. Like I said, this is all a part of the almost ultimate savings book. All right, 2, 1, and 2. And like I said, there is some money already saved in this from previous challenges coming over to help out. All right, so how many do we have to scratch on this? So we have 3. I think it's 3 a week. So let's go again. 2. So 1 and 2. And that's a 1. So we have $4 so far. And let's go one more time. Actually, we're early. Let's just put the 4 in there for this week because we already have some scratched off. That's right. We don't have to scratch so many. So let's go ahead and see what we have. We're putting 4 into this today. So that's going to give us $15. So let's put all this back for a 10. And we have 15 now. Perfect. Okay, so that takes care of the savings out of my book. Oh, no, it doesn't, because I have some. Look at this, y'all. We have some mini challenges that came over, some more. So there's $7 more we can put in here. We finished these 2 minis or tinies that came over into this portion of the book. So $7. Let us see. I definitely don't want to roll that D20 again. What we could do is roll it over to next week. Let's scratch some more because this is definitely getting pulled. So let's see if we can scratch $7 worth. 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a 5. Ooh. Do I want to chance it for 2 or just roll the 2 over? Let's just roll the 2 over. So this 5 is going into our monthly scratch and save. And let's go ahead and grab a 20 now because that's what we can put into this. 5. And we have a 10 now. Okay, so this 2, what we'll do is roll over. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We'll roll this 2 over. So we'll put the 2 in the front. And we'll use it next week when we scratch again. Okay. Oh, I forgot about our rolling in 2026. Sheesh. Okay, we'll do that now. Let's go ahead and do this D20 and get it out of the way. And we rolled a 7. Yay! I want to make sure I show you guys because I know it's hard to see that that crystal dice. So let's go ahead and put 7 down. I want to use a gold marker. So $7 going into this. I guess I could use that 2 now. Yep, let's do that. We can use our 2 now. And now we have to mark this because this is our first time saving in this. Let me grab a Post-it. And this is our rolling into 2026. Because I was not going to make a separate envelope for everything that was going to be a part of my binder. I just found that to be kind of silly. Let's use Eva's little shark paper clip. I think that thing is so cute. All right, so let's go ahead and slide that in there. Now we are done with the Almost Ultimate Savings book. And let's get into this one from, I thought Jamie was next. My envelopes are out of order. This next one from Amy by Nature. So I had started her save 200 and I also started to save 800. But I think I want to finish the save 200 first before I start anything else. So let's go ahead and let's see. We have $70 already put into this bucket because this is the only challenge that we are going to save all year long with. This is the one that's not getting pulled at all until the end of the year. No matter what, I need to teach myself just delay the gratification and leave it in there. So it looks like we need to finish up this block right here. And it needs $1, $2, $3, $4 to go into this block. So let's go ahead and at least put 4 into this. I was going to try to at least use the same markers that I had before. I know this is a light blue. I think it's this one. I don't know, that doesn't really look right, but we'll roll with it. And I think from now on, I'm going to come in with all of these pre-colored, and then the money just attached to the front that we are going to save. It's just so I can save on time. I don't know if you guys like seeing people color things in, but super excited for this one. And I think if I at least get the 200 saved, the next one's 800, and I'll show you the next one after that. I think that's 1200. That's going to be the beast, and that's going to be the one that needs the most help getting funded from minis and tinies. So we're starting off strong though. $74, and I will probably go ahead into my bucket in my high yield savings and go ahead and transfer that 4 over. So we are going to use this as a catch-all as well. This is a good one to come back in, and if there's any like straggling money left over, we'll put it into here. But this is to save 200. This is save 800, and then this one is save 1200. So yeah, we will definitely get started on that. Hopefully, and do well with that and keep that money in there if we can. If I have to pull it for something, like say something important comes up, it will get pulled. So that's just how that rolls. This is from No Bucks Given. This is Andrea's monthly savings challenge. This is the lower budget one, not the one that we had. My little helmets. I'm gonna have to get them out of the way. I just don't have enough room for now. We used to save like the high budget way, but now we're going to do low budget, and it does have some money in here already. Where is Jamie's challenge? I don't know. Did I actually, because I know there should be another one. Oh, I did. I've accidentally pulled it. We'll do it next. I know, I'm like, where is Jamie at Trauma Budget Challenge? So let's go ahead and do this one from No Bucks Given first. It looks like she has some money coming in. We had tiny that's going to help this out, so we have $4 extra, and let's go ahead and so these are 5 and then 1, so let's go ahead and take care of 4. Let's put 10 into here. We'll put $14 in, and I am not going to have you sit here and watch this. So we have 1. Oh, this is like a brand new one. So I should put this in the drawer. Okay, so we have 1, and then this will be 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, that'll take care of that $14. I'm just going to go ahead and put the money in here, and I'll color off camera to get that right. So let's see what we have saved in this so far from Andrea at No Bucks Given. Okay, we have 10, 20, 5, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1 and 2. I thought I had another $2. I don't. I do right here. Okay. Let's put the rest of these back. So $32 in this saved. Now let's go back to Jamie's because I completely skipped her when I pulled the rest of these savings challenges. It must have been stuck to the back of one of mine. All right, here we go. So this is her 2026 color and save, and we already have $2 saved in here. There is no extra money going in, so we are saving $5 per week. So let's go ahead and take care of this 0. And this will probably be quarterly. I know I have yearly wrote on this, but I think I'm going to pull this every quarter. I don't think I need to pull $20 per month. So quarterly would be sufficient. So let's go ahead and take that 5 out and put a 10 in. Alrighty. And I have a feeling I probably should have bought some bigger bills over. So I may be grabbing those shortly. Okay, next is from Play to Save. Let's go to that envelope and see if there's any extra money coming in, and there's not. And we already have $5 saved in this. Let's roll a D6 and see what we're saving today. 2, and let's roll one more time. And 4. So let's save $6. I like doing that. So let's go ahead and take care of this 2. And this 4. And these I think I'm going to pull monthly. I do have it marked monthly. So 5 and 6. Let's see what's in here. There's already a 5. So let's put those back. And let me grab some 10s. Okay, I'll just have those off to the side. 10s and some 20s because we might need those too. Okay, so $11 saved in this so far. All right, let us look at Mama's budget. I want to kind of leave this in here all year. I do have it marked yearly. We will see how it goes. I definitely want to finish out this row for 5, and we'll take care of these 2. So let's go ahead and put 7 in this today. And let's go ahead and mark that off. These are $1 a piece. So we have $12 more to save in this for January. Let's go ahead and grab this money out. 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18 saved in that so far from Mama's budget. Okay, next is from Jesse's budget. I don't think this was free. I think I paid for this. I think it was like $1 or $2. This is her monthly savings challenges. I may leave this in here all year. Let's see if we have money coming in, and it looks like we do. So we did roll for her challenge. This helped us to save, and we are putting an additional $4 in this. So let's see what we got. So 4, and we can actually probably finish this up. Let's go ahead and put another 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll finish this up for the month of January. So January will be taken care of. Let's go ahead and grab our marker and color this in and get this month finished already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yes. And there's another challenge coming up. You'll see where we've already finished for the month of January because it kept getting rolled for on my If You Know, You Know and Tiny days. All right, let's get all this out and condense it down. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. All right, $10 saved for January so far. So we'll start on February next week. All right, this is from Kimmy's Corner. This is a freebie on her Ko-Fi. If you want to go and grab it, it says join me in saving $20 a month. She doesn't have any money coming in extra, but let's go ahead and put $5 into this week. And we are going to mark off the 3 and the 2. So we'll probably finish this up next week for January. So far in Kimmy's challenge, we have 10, 15, 16, and 17 saved. That's correct. This might end up being quarterly instead of yearly, but, you know, we'll change things as we go. This is going to be a big one, guys. This one from Budget with Lysandra. January starts off real nice, you know, $1 here, $1 there. But I'm telling you, when we get to December, each one of these icons are $12. So let's go ahead and see if she has any extra money coming in. We do. All right, this challenge from Cat Lady Budgets is helping us put $3 into this. Perfect. So let's go ahead and grab our marker and do at least 3. And then we have this loaner over here for 4. So let's go ahead and take care of that. And then at least all of these are done. And then we can start saving with these. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do with those. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Let's do $2 per icon. I think they're supposed to be rolling saves. Now, we have these letters down here, too, that are $1. I think I'm going to make... Let's just make everything $1. Because this is going to get really spicy here. So, let's go ahead and put another 5 into this. And we will color in 5 of these. Just want to make sure I have enough to get through this binder. I do have quite a bit of challenges in here, so I don't want to put a whole bunch into the stuff in front and then have not enough to get to the back. So 5, 6, or 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So let's go ahead and put, nope, that's the wrong area. Put this back for a 10. Alrighty, let's move on. And this next challenge is from Anna and Lacey. This is a collab that they have, a yearly collab. They gave us a challenge per month. So let's see what we're getting into. This is a snowball fight. I need another D4 dice. I need to get some dice that you guys can actually see. I don't think I have another D4 that you would be able to see. So let's go ahead. Oh, we have this one. These things are so heavy. They're beautiful though. Look at this dice. I got these off of Temu, and it's a metal dice. It's super heavy, but you're not going to be able to see that any more than you can see this crystal one. So let's just go ahead and roll these 2. So let's see where we're going to intersect. Let's see what we're working with today. So we have a couple challenges coming in. So these 2 is giving us, ooh, we don't need to add any more money to this. We have 3 challenges coming into this for $14. So let's go ahead and roll. We got quite a bit. I'm not going to add any more from my money from today. So we have 3 and 3. Let's see where that landed. 3 and 3 is $3. I should have a calculator for this. We have 14 to save. Oh, I got hair, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, 14. Let's go ahead and put that right there. So let's turn this on. 14 minus 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll again. All right, we have 2 and 3. So we'll make the orange top. 2 and 3, a snowball. Roll a dice plus 1. So let's roll a D3. And we have 2 plus 1. That's going to be 3. All right, let's go again with our 2 D4s. I can barely pick that thing up. All right, 3 and 3, we already did. All right, that's 1 and 2, so 2 and 1 is 3. Getting rid of all the big numbers. So we have $5 left. All right, 3 and 4, so 4 and 3 is 1. So $4. So 2 and 4 is 2. Okay, I'm hoping if I have an IOU, I'll pull from this money on the side. All right, so we have $2 left. Let's go ahead and roll one more time. We have a 2 and a 4. We just rolled that. We have a 1 and a 1, which is a 1. So we have $1 left. All right, yeah. So we're probably going to have to pull for some money from the side. A 1 and a 1 we just rolled. A 1 and a 4. 1 and 4 is 3. So we have to pull $2 from the side. We really did some work on that board. $2. I love the next one that's coming up from them. It's a plant saving challenge. And yes, let's get my plants together. 10, 12, 14, 15, $16 into this. Okay. And we got a bunch of 5s left over here. We'll see how far we can get in this binder. I'd like to at least get all the way through. Okay, so we need to go back to the beginning. I know I skipped a couple things up here because they don't have game boards. So let's go back to the beginning of my binder. And let's do this one from Bookish Mama Budget. She has 2 in here because I ordered this one. This one says it's a January. It's a monthly savings challenge, but it's all the months on one card. Okay, but then she sent this one in membership mail. So I'm like, I want to do both of them. So let's go ahead. And you know how Lindsay can be. So she can be pretty spicy. Let's roll a D6 for this top one. So we're going to 1 and 2, and we rolled a 3. Okay, so let's bring 3 in. And then let's go ahead and roll for this one. We'll roll our, I rolled a D 3. Okay, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're scratching. Okay, so $6 coming in. Not too shabby. So let's put this back for 5. Let's make sure my 5s are not sticking together. Okay, $6. Beautiful. I love this. I don't know how much this was on her Etsy, but I thought this was so cute. And it has like the little black kitty. Reminds me of Ginger. So cute. This one has like a little bear, and it says Honey and Hugs Year-Long Savings Challenge. That is adorable. So I skipped over her on accident. So let's go back to where we were. We are working on Shade's budget. This is Miranda's yearly savings challenge, and it looks like we have some money that came in from our Grinch savings. We have $3 to help. Oh, no, we don't. We have $7. So let's not add any more unless we have to. Which we might if we do a 2 and a 6. So let's grab $1 from over here, and then we'll have 8 going into. No, this is 8. Pam, you can't count. 5, 7, and 8. Chow. Don't pay me any attention. Let's go ahead and color in a 2 and a 6. Y'all, I don't know what is wrong with me. Maybe it's lack of food. I got up. Okay, so what did I do today? I got up. I went downstairs. I put some those micro fleece blankets in the washer. Got those going. Then I fixed breakfast for everybody. I fixed bacon and scrambled eggs and biscuits for breakfast. And let's see what we have in here so far. 5, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. So let's do this. We'll put this back for 5. Okay, so $16. So yeah, and then I just fixed myself coffee, which I shouldn't have done on an empty stomach because now my stomach is like, I'm not feeling the greatest. But I didn't eat, so definitely should have eaten before I drank my coffee, but I just wanted my coffee so quickly. All right, so now my stuff is out of order. Let me go ahead and grab Tara at Lifted Up in Livings. This is our one day or day 1. We already have $6 in this roll and save. I made it into a roll and save, straight up Tara style. So let's go ahead and get the money out that we've already saved. And looks like we're rolling a D6 next. Let's go ahead and get that down. And we're saving $1 for that. And then let's do our D8, and then we'll stop for today. So here's our D8 right here. And we rolled another one. Oh my gosh. So $2 more coming in here. I wonder, should we roll our D2 since we only have 2 coming in? Let's roll a D2. These D2 are from Budgeting with Kim. These can be found on her Etsy. And 2. Okay, at least we got $2 more coming in here. All right, so we'll stop there for this week. And all in all, we have saved. So let me see, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's go ahead and put all this back for a 10. Okay, perfect. All right, now we can go, where are we? Okay, that's right. Ashley Corella, like I said, we already saved $24 in this. We have $5 coming in from a Grinch Mini to help. And let's see. Here is my card because I already saved for January. So that money has already been put into finished challenges. I just wanted to show you how I'm doing this. Once it's all done, I push this into a bucket called finished challenges because I haven't really found out where I'm going to put some of this money. So this has already been saved. So I can go ahead and take that out now. We are working on February. $5 coming in to help. These are $2 a piece. So let's go ahead and just grab another one, and we'll put $6 into this today. So we'll go ahead and mark this with some hearts because it is Valentine's Day, right? or, you know, Valentine's savings. This would be helpful to go towards Valentine's savings, but I might not need it to go to that because we have other challenges saving for Valentine's Day. So we'll go ahead and get that started with it, $6. And we have quite a bit of money left, so this is good. We're probably going to make it through. All right, our next challenge is from Nori, this beautiful 2026 savings challenge. I love the Lego background. This is awesome. Looks like it already has $5 that came into it, so we're going to go ahead and put our next amount of money in. Let's do another $5 in this. I love these savings challenges from Nori and like Save with Judy. They're just such helpful savers. All right, so let's go and put this back for a 10. Okay, there we go. We got our $10 going into from Nori and Norella's budgets. Okay, so next we have, I got a lot of markers going on over here, peeps. Okay, Terry Lift Up and Living, we already did. All right, our 12 months of savings is next. Let's go ahead and just set this to the side for a second. And this is also from Nori and 11 other collaborators who came up with savings challenges. I'm going to try to put more of the games in this binder and use the other challenges for minis. So here we have Shut the Box. So we're going to go and get 2 D6 dice, which we have here. Let me pull that a little bit closer so you can see. And let's see what kind of damage we can do into this. All right, so we have a 2 and a 1, which is a 3. Okay, let's roll again. All right, that's a 7. So let's go ahead and take care of our 6 and our 1. Just in case we roll snake eyes, I guess I better leave that 2 available. All right, let's go again. So we get a 9, we get a 7. Let's try not to get more than that. And I rolled a 12. All right, courtesy roll. Let's drop down to 1 dice now. 3. Oh my gosh. So I'm out. I don't know how many courtesy rolls you're allowed to have, but I don't think it's that many. All right, let's go ahead and save the boxes that we have. I don't think I want to put, do I want to put 11 in here? Let's see what we have. I don't think I want to do that. So let's go ahead and save $3 this week. We'll change it up from week to week, you know, based on how much money I have left. So $3 going into that savings challenge. It was pretty sad. All right, next is my savings from Save with Judy. We already pre-colored our mittens. And let's go ahead and get our $5 to put into that. Okay, and then our next one from Save with Judy is our Sunday Playing with Friends. I already pre-colored my guy. I didn't name him though. So what are we going to name him? I want to name him Raymond. I don't know if we've had a Raymond in the past, but his name is Raymond. And I'll come in with my other guy pre-colored for next week. And let's go ahead and get $5 for Raymond. And put that in there. Okay, our next challenge is from Becca Budget 777. Love these. And let me show you what we're going to do with her. So I ordered this off of her Etsy. It's a yearly sticker challenge. We're going to do $5 per sticker, and you get the boards and the stickers. So let's go ahead and peel off our first sticker. Child, no, I ain't going to be able to manipulate this very well with my fingernails. So let me go ahead and grab these little sharp tweezers right here and get that peeled up. I'm not doing well with the doggone tweezers. What is happening here? Okay, there we go. And we're going to put it right down on January. Look at that. So stinking cute, Becca. Oh my gosh, you have the cutest stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and put that back. We know we're saving $5 for that. And let me show you this little bookmark. So she sent this as a freebie in the order. I don't think this came with the order. But we already are doing our Saturdays with my challenge. So what I'm going to do is do this low value or low budget way. And today we're going to go ahead and save the 2. Let's go ahead and mark that 2 off. So we're putting $7 in here, and next week we'll put 9, and then this week we'll do 17. This week we'll do 5, and that week we'll do 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and get $7 and put in here with Becca's. Let's make sure that is dry. Let me get a different 5. These 5s were supposed to get re-stickered. So, put that back. How many did I have? 1, 2, 3. And then put that back. And then we're going to get 7. Yeah, some of these were supposed to be re-stickered. There we go. Okay, so $7 coming into Becca Budgets. All right, so let's flip back to the front. What do we have left? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $25. Okay, not too bad. And we are 45 minutes in. Child, hurry up. All right, let's see what else we can do. Let's put some money in, more money into Amy by Nature's. I should like leave her stuff right on top because I know I'm going to be coming back to finish up her stuff. So let's grab her boards. Or her one board. Because like I said, I want to do the $200 one first before we start moving on to anything else. I think it'll be easier if I do them in chunks like that. So let's go ahead and do 5, 6, 7. Let's do $7 more in this. 5, 6, and 7. And this is like a yellowy color. So let's go ahead and grab our yellow. I'm just going to go like this. And like I said, we will, that's 5, 50, 6, 50, and 7. Let's do 750, 8. There we go. Let's do $8 more in here. Okay, I felt really good about that. All right, so let's condense this down. 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Grab a 10. That needs to be re-stickered too. Okay, $12 going into there. So we have $82 saved in Amy by Nature already. We'll recolor that. We'll color that off. Let's do, I know this is chancing it, but let's do, child, I'm gonna regret this. Let's roll our D20 again. We do have enough to cover it. 14 is what we rolled. Let's grab this. I'm just gonna go just like that, guys. Just so you don't have to sit here and watch me color. And let's get $14 more. And so there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Going into our D20. Roll and save. I'm going to be excited to get this one finished and just see. I like when things are really random and you don't know how much it's going to save you. So 9. Okay. I feel like there should be more money. There is more money right here. 10, 15. What is this supposed to be? 10. So $24, 15. Yeah, that's not right. I don't know where that 10 is supposed to go. Oh, because that's in Jamie's. I pulled Jamie's money on accident. So this is supposed to be 24. 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Y'all, what have I done? What have I done? There we go. It's supposed to be 24. I done screwed up something. 10, 15, 22, 3, and 4. So I stole $2 from somewhere. I'll figure that out off camera. Yes, we will. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this back in my envelope because we are done saving with my challenges for today. Let's see what's left. I might be able to put some more money into that Amy by Nature if there's not that much left and there's really nowhere to put it. So I have $3. Let's go back to that board. And can we finish this out? Let us see. We have 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 75, 2. Oops, I colored that wrong. That's okay. And then let's do this. 50 and 1. Okay, we're good. We are good. Another $3 coming into here. All right, guys, that was $125 plus because, like I said, there were some minis and tinies that came into here. So that takes care of our yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings for the day. We got our savings survivor collab done. So there it is, guys. I will see you tomorrow in our winter binder and finishing up some Christmas challenges. And Monday, we will do our minis. All right, guys, God bless you. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.